Well, today's recipe is one of those lost recipes from the coastlines of Maharashtra. Well, very typically, this is that recipe from my hometown. This is tender coconut curry. Let's begin. Well, this has possibly one of those quintessential hot favorites that are used in Maharashtrian food. Coconut, kokum, Malwani masala. Well, this is very typically coastal, very typically Malwani. Another very important ingredient in this that goes is the tender coconut. Let's jump in right away. Let's begin. First things first, roasting a dry coconut. Let's literally burn this, of course, not in its entirety, just in a couple of parts and portions here and there. And this adds in that wonderful smokiness that's required in this curry. Let's transfer this on a cutting board and cut this roughly. Let's transfer this into a pan. Along with this, sliced onions, cloves of garlic, and lastly, vegetable oil. Let's turn the flame on and allow this to turn golden brown in color. Once this turns golden brown in color, which is say 3 to 4 minutes of grilling or roasting on slow to medium flame, let's turn the flame off and transfer this on a plate to cool down. Once this mixture cools down completely, we'll transfer this in a mixer jar. Let's break in a couple of green chilies as per the spice that you can take. Couple of stalks of fresh coriander with the stem, of course, because that's where the flavor lies. And along with this, just a touch of ginger. Let's cover this and grind this into a fine and smooth paste. Our paste is done and ready. Let's move on to the next step. Let's heat the same pan again and add in vegetable oil. Once the oil heats up, let's begin with roughly cut red onions, a couple of bay leaves, and stir this well. Once the onions saute lightly, I'm going to add in the ground paste. Let's add in some spices, beginning with turmeric powder, followed by Malwani masala. Well, if you do not have Malwani masala at home, ensure you use red chili powder and garam masala. A couple of petals of kokum, and along with this, salt. Let's stir this well and add in tender coconut water. Let's stir this well and add in cashew nuts. Just soak cashew nuts in hot water and put that to use. A quick stir and allow this to simmer on low flame. By that time, let's cut the tender coconut into pieces. When I mean pieces, I mean thick batons like so. Well, this is just about perfect. Let's continue cutting like so. Let's transfer this into our curry, which is simmering beautifully. A quick stir and continue simmering for 2 to 3 minutes on low flame. While this is happening, let's quickly chop some coriander. Let's sprinkle this on our curry, and with this, our tender coconut curry is done and ready. With this, off goes the flame. Now, let's quickly taste. This is pure heaven. You may ask, this goes with what? This goes perfectly well with something called chapati. Well, we call it chapati. The world calls it chapati. But this goes perfectly well with chapati, a little bit of toop, which is ghee, or just a little bit of steaming hot rice. This is me, Varun Namdar, signing off. Bye for now.